Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in to do a review of Basketball Wives. So this is episode 2. I don't remember what season it is, but y'all know what season it is. So this episode opens up with Evelyn and her daughter doing a photo shoot. Now, I must say, Evelyn looks like she could be her daughter's older sister. This woman has really held up well. So they have this little photo shoot, and afterwards, Evelyn is telling her daughter about everything that went down at Shawnee's birthday party. She said that she felt like she had been ambushed, and actually, a lot of you guys said the same thing. I kind of felt like, this was the way that the storyline was going to go between Evelyn and Tammy, and, they had to set the stage. So she basically tells her that, about the incident with Jackie and how Jackie thought that she was being shady by giving Jackie's daughter, the $3,500 for her GoFundMe. She said that her and Jackie talked it out, and, they kind of squashed their beef, but she never really understood why Jackie would be mad. Then she moves on to talk about, the little thing between her and Tammy. She said that they had discussed the whole thing about Kenny, and, she didn't understand why Tammy was upset because this had happened so long. She said one thing led to another between her and Tammy, and when it started to escalate, she decided to leave. She also said that basically she's proud of herself because the old Evelyn, her and Tammy would have been going at it. She talked about how when she left, that because of all the confusion, she had actually shed some tears about, what went on between them, because I guess she felt ambushed and felt like she was having to defend herself, which we all said last week that this stuff with her and Tammy is kind of silly, and it's like Tammy is digging for straws because we all know that they squashed this. So I don't know, child. But the next scene, you see Jackie, Tammy, and then this new girl, I think her name is Alina, sit down. Now, Jackie tells Tammy, they basically start talking about Shawnee's party. And Jackie was telling her that she was glad that Evelyn said that she didn't give the money out of any malicious intent. She did give it from, the goodness of her heart. Now, Tammy, of course, wasn't feeling this. She is still trying to get Jackie to be upset with Evelyn. She even added that Evelyn, after giving the money, had put a little paragraph of stuff that was just basically saying that Jackie, I guess, was an unfit mother. And y'all, I don't remember Evelyn putting that, in all honesty. I think Evelyn did make a little statement like, I hope this, and this was a statement that she made, after giving the money. Basically, I think Evelyn just said to Jackie's daughter, I hope this helps and good luck with everything. I don't think that what Evelyn did with the money, she did like with a knowledge that, okay, I'm doing this to throw shade at Jackie. So with this thing with that Tammy is doing is stupid, y'all. Tammy just is trying to get Jackie on her side against Evelyn because Tammy has a problem with Evelyn. And the whole thing is just stupid because like I said, Tammy and Evelyn squashed that. Now, Tammy is saying that she was mad that Evelyn was talking about her in interviews, but y'all, I don't remember Evelyn talking about Tammy. I just remember Evelyn saying that she didn't want to be friends with her. And basically, y'all, Tammy was saying the same thing in interviews about Evelyn. Tammy was saying in her interviews that she didn't fuck with Evelyn. So this is why everybody is saying that this is all some storyline that Basketball Wives is trying to do, I guess, to give these broads something to talk about. It's just stupid. Now, you know, all of this stuff with them, I don't know, y'all, it's crazy. But anyway, moving on to this new character that Shawnee introduced. So Shawnee sits down with this new girl, and her name is Bonnie Jill. And I guess she's some type of sports announcer. Once again, y'all, I'm not a big sports fan, but they sit down and have a little chit chat. You know, Shawnee has to introduce all the new girls. Basically, this girl is dating a basketball player. She explains that they've been together for about 3 years. She's not interested in having babies and not so sure about getting married. She says she likes the way things are now, and basically with her cats and her dogs, she is fine. There wasn't too much to this scene other than the introduction of this new character. You know how they have to do it when they bring these new characters in. Now, the next scene we see is Jackie with Doug, and she's talking about her daughter Chantel being pregnant and her guy being over in another country playing basketball. And she's wanting to know from Doug, should she call this guy? And the reason why she wants to call him is she wants to find out what his intentions are. Her daughter Chantel is now about to drop the baby, and she wants to know if this guy, I guess, is going to marry her daughter. So Doug is telling her, stay out of it, mind your business. Your daughter is grown, and I don't think you should be involved in it. Now, in this scene, Jackie is asking him, well, if you don't think I should call, maybe you should call. And Doug is saying, basically telling her, this girl is grown, stay out of it. And then Jackie, with her, this whole thing with her daughter and this baby, y'all, I got to pause right here because I know that her other daughter, Sakari, if she's watching this, she has got to feel some kind of way because think about it. Her mother is making this big thing over the daughter Chantel's unborn child, which nothing against Chantel and her baby, but you got this other daughter who is struggling, and her baby was burned, and she had to put up a GoFundMe to get people to help her pay her household bills. I know that girl has got to be watching this like, you got a grandchild that you don't even acknowledge. You even have another child, which is Takari, that you don't even acknowledge. This whole thing with Jackie, this is some weird shit, y'all. This is just weird because she's making all of this big thing over Chantel, which, like I said, I don't take anything from Chantel because, this is her first baby and you want to be around your mother, especially if your child's father is in another country. I don't get Jackie. The whole thing with her daughters is just really weird. And y'all, I would love to know the backstory on that, but I don't think her other daughter will ever appear on Basketball Wives. I don't think that's something that Jackie wants to happen because of that relationship that she has with her daughter Takari and all that whole thing about the GoFundMe and Evelyn. She don't want that girl on there. Y'all, so moving on, then the next scene we see is the new girl, Bonnie Jill, at this little, I guess, dog place, and she's explaining that, she does rescue dogs, and she really wanted Evelyn and Jackie to support her cause and maybe put, some pictures of her dogs up on their social media to bring awareness to these dogs. So Evelyn and Jackie show up. And, they talk about the dogs and all of that, and child, eat some fucking dog food. I was tripping on that. But anyway, after, Bonnie Jill goes through everything with the dogs, Evelyn and Jackie get to talking. Now, remember, Jackie has come there with a purpose because Tammy has now made her doubt the sincerity of what Evelyn did. So she wants to talk to Evelyn again about it. Now, y'all know Evelyn is standing there like, I thought this shit was over. We squashed this at Shawnee's party. So they talk again. And Evelyn tells her, wait a minute, Tammy is being messy. I did not do that for, anything against you. I did it from the kindness of my heart. And, I guess Tammy sent Jackie the link to whatever it was that Evelyn was supposed to have said, but Jackie, simple as, couldn't open up the link, so she still doesn't know. Basically, Evelyn told her, I really don't remember what I put, but if I didn't put anything negative, basically, I just told your daughter that I hope that this is something that will help you and good luck. Now, because Jackie knows that this really is not a big issue, once again, she lets it go. And, her and Evelyn are fine because she knows that Evelyn didn't mean this out of, any type of malicious intent. Now, y'all, in this next scene, this is a scene between two of the new girls. And because I, have not really paid attention to their names um, because they're new. It's going to take me a minute to get to remember these broads' name. But the one girl from Persia, and I forget who the other girl's baby daddy is. It's the chocolate girl on there. But anyway, they sit down for lunch and basically, they talk about Shawnee's party and, all the craziness that went on there. And then this new girl, the one from Persia, tells the other one, well, a few years ago, I was texting back and forth with your baby's daddy. So the other girl, first of all, she's like, okay, what now? And basically she says, well, did you sleep with him? And the girl says no. So I guess she felt like, well, why are you telling me this? This is no big thing. Basically, these basketball guys, they kind of mess around with everybody, she tells her. And the other girl says she's just telling her basically to get it out there. I guess she doesn't want, for later on it to pop up and then the other girl think that there was something to it. Actually, y'all, I think the scene was kind of silly. I don't know if I would have told the girl, that I was texting her baby's father. I don't know. Maybe it was a good idea. I don't know. But the one chocolate girl, I'm sorry to be calling her chocolate girl, but she didn't seem like it was a big problem unless the girl made it a problem. Y'all, they're dragging and pulling, stories out their ass this season. Some of this stuff we can see is kind of phony. I don't know. Well, just moving on from that, the next scene that we see is Jackie speeding around. She's talking to Doug about Chantel. I guess Chantel is in delivery, and Jackie is needing to get there. We see Jackie in traffic. Basically, she's asking Doug all these stupid questions. How's she dealing with the doctors? How far is she dilated? Has he talked to her? Doug is telling her, fucking calm down, I don't really know anything. I just know she's fine. She's with the doctor. She's here now. And, take your time in getting here. Everything is going to be fine. Again, y'all, I just can't get with Jackie and all this, you know, thing with this daughter and not really being there for the other daughter. Something about that, I'm a mother, y'all. Something about that just bothers me because I wonder what that other daughter is thinking because we all know she watches this. That's got to hurt. You're sitting in your home watching your mother make all this to do over your sister's child and she doesn't even have anything to do with you nor her other grandkids. That's got to hurt, y'all. I don't know. I hope they resolve this issue, Jackie and her other daughter, but I think it's just something that's really deep rooted in their family, and I don't think this stuff is going to be resolved, y'all. Now, the next scene we see is Evelyn with her sister and they're talking about again Evelyn's problem with being unable to conceive. Now, I think that Evelyn should just give it up because this girl has had 3 miscarriages and, she's doing that IVF and all of that. And something her sister said is true. Maybe you're doing too much. Maybe you need to give your body a rest, maybe for a year. But Evelyn is afraid to stop because she's saying that she doesn't want to be like 50 having a baby. I think Evelyn is in her late 30s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think she's in her late 30s. So I think she could give it a year, let her body rest from the IVF and all of that stuff. And the fact that she just was pregnant 3 times, maybe she just needs to chill with, trying to push her body to do this. Basically, her body is telling her, right now you may be able to conceive, but you're not able to carry these babies to term, so give it a rest for a little bit. Evelyn's sister asked her, if this doesn't happen, are you ready in your head to basically say enough is enough and be content with the 2 kids that you have? And basically Evelyn says no, which, y'all, I don't know, because basically her body is telling her that she can't do it. So I think I'm with her sister. It might be time just to call it quits and be content with the 2 that she has. I don't know why these women are, get with these guys and, feel like they must give them a baby, especially when Evelyn is not married to that guy yet. She has her little boy who's a cutie pie. Leo, I think is his name. I think she should be happy that, God blessed her with the one that he did give her. Now, the next scene we see is Jackie again, and Chantel is coming home with the baby. And by coming home, I mean to Jackie's house. And basically, this is just a scene with Jackie meeting Chantel's baby and her granddaughter for the first time and just welcoming her home. Again, y'all, something about this. As y'all can tell, I just ain't feeling Jackie with this whole thing. With the difference she makes in the daughters. As a mother, I don't know, y'all. That just, I don't know. I hate when things like this are done in a family where one child is put ahead of the other. It's a sad situation. And I'm wondering how this is going to play out. Now, the next scene, and this is the last scene, y'all, is between, we see Shawnee, Tammy, and the new girl, Bonnie Jill, sit down for lunch. And basically, Bonnie Jill tells Tammy and Shawnee what happened at her little dog get together, little thing she did with Jackie and Evelyn. And she tells them that basically Evelyn and Jackie was saying that Tammy was a messy bitch. Now, of course, Tammy sitting there drinking her beer, got all in her feelings, and went off. Now she is mad at Jackie for going back and talking about her and being once again swayed by Evelyn. She is adamant that Evelyn is a phony bitch, and Evelyn is going to say anything, I guess, to Jackie to, dispute what Jackie felt about Evelyn giving the money. But once again, y'all, this is just Tammy wanting to be mad at Evelyn for the things that Evelyn said about her in those interviews. And y'all, once again, these women are damn near 40 and 50 years old. The shit is silly and it's teenage girl stuff. The thing with Tammy and Tammy having an attitude now at Jackie. Hell, if Jackie is ready to squash the thing with Evelyn, what business is that of Tammy's? Tammy, if you have your own issues with Evelyn, that's your thing. But right now, Jackie has spoken to Evelyn twice, and she's cool with the explanation that Evelyn has given her. But this is to show you that Tammy is trying to create drama. You know, now that this Bonnie Jill has come back and told her what, Jackie and Evelyn talked about. We see in the next episode, Jackie and Tammy are going to get in an argument. Now, one thing I say, Jackie may not be able to fight, but if she didn't back down from, Tammy being all up in her face. I don't know, y'all. The shit is silly. That pretty much was the end of this episode. Uh, if I miss anything, put it down in the comments. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.